We get rewarded by hearts, likes, thumbs up, and we conflate that with value, and we conflate it with truth.
A whole generation is more anxious, more depressed.
I always felt like fundamentally it was a force for good. I don't know if I feel that way anymore.
What's up guys, Will here and welcome back to Solving the Focus Problem. Today I'm reacting to and talking about a few key points from the Netflix documentary The Social Dilemma. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. It's on Netflix now. It's 1.5 hours long though, so if you haven't got that time, I'll do my best to summarize it now. Then at the end, as usual, we will do a quick focus exercise to help train your mind. So stay tuned. First off, I want to talk about the hypocrisy of me talking about mental health, our addiction to devices and social media platforms, whilst also using the same devices and social media platforms to talk about it and promote these videos. That's why it really is indeed a social dilemma. But with this channel, I really want to help create awareness on things we can do for our focus and our mental health, but also how we can manage our usage around tech and train ourselves to react to distractions and notifications in a healthier way. In a world where we so highly depend on our relationship to these, can we learn to not be distracted in a world of endless distractions?
When you go to Google and type in climate change is, you're going to see different results depending on where you live and the particular things that Google knows about your interests.
That's not by accident, that's a design technique.
Now this documentary can get pretty dark, but I think it's conversations that we need to be having, especially as we are handing these devices to our kids and the next generation coming up.
What I want people to know is that everything they're doing online is being watched, is being tracked. Every single action you take is carefully monitored and recorded.
The film asks the question, what are the consequences of our growing dependence on social media? And one of the personal questions that I ask is how much of people's lives are stuck in the scroll hole. People with huge potential could be having long, fulfilling, meaningful lives, making a difference in the world, but are instead stuck, glued to these apps.
A lot of people think Google's just a search box and Facebook's just a place to see what my friends are doing. What they don't realize is there's entire teams of engineers whose job is to use your psychology against you.
In this documentary, Silicon Valley insiders reveal how social media is reprogramming civilization by exposing what's hiding on the other side of the screen. And that is that very rich and smart corporations, wanting to keep you on their platform as long as possible, are spending a lot of money to do just that.
I was the co-inventor of the Facebook like button.
I was the president of Pinterest.
Google, Twitter, Instagram.
There were meaningful changes happening around the world because of these platforms. I think we were naive about the flip side of that coin.
As digital platforms become a part of everyday life and increasingly become a lifeline to stay connected, the line gets blurry between staying connected and being addicted.
We get rewarded by hearts, likes, thumbs up, and we conflate that with value, and we conflate it with truth.
A whole generation is more anxious, more depressed.
I always felt like fundamentally it was a force for good. I don't know if I feel that way anymore.
It's not all doom and gloom though. I know this can be a little bit anxiety inducing, and I'm here to directly oppose anxiety and provide solutions. There are two solutions I think we can immediately focus on and implement. Number one, it's about balance. Setting boundaries and being disciplined with how you spend your time and energy. Number two, it's about awareness, becoming aware of what you're spending your time and energy on whilst you're doing it, and asking yourself, is that time spent serving you or are you wasting it? Meditation and practicing focus like we do on this channel directly helps us learn awareness of exactly where our focus is.
Facebook discovered that they were able to affect real world behavior and emotions without ever triggering the user's awareness. They are completely clueless.
This documentary will help you think twice about where you are spending your attention, and that's what I'm doing with this channel too. I want you to focus on the things that are important to you, that makes you happy, that are meaningful in your life. Not waste your time in some Facebook feud, Instagram story, addicting game, or endless scroll hole.
Fake news spreads 6 times faster than true news. We're being bombarded with rumors.
If everyone's entitled to their own facts, there's really no need for people to come together. In fact, there's really no need for people to interact.
One of the major revelations that came out of this documentary is that fake negative news spreads much faster than positive. So that creates a breeding ground for lies, misinformation, divisiveness, and more anxiety for our population.
We have less control over who we are and what we really believe.
If you want to control the population of your country, there has never been a tool as effective as Facebook.
A quote from the film here says, "We have less control over who we really are and what we really believe. If we spend less time caught up in this whirlwind of distractions and social media, and more time focusing on us in this moment now and who we are, then the better we get to know ourselves." And practicing something like meditation and focused attention, like we do on this channel, can really help bring some balance back into your life.
We built these things and we have a responsibility to change it. The intention could be, how do we make the world better? If technology creates mass chaos, loneliness, more polarization, more election hacking, more inability to focus on the real issues, we're toast.
Focus really is the answer here. We all need focus, and the skill of avoiding things that don't matter and focusing on what really does matter to you.
This is checkmate on humanity.
So please, if you feel impelled to watch this film, then do. But just know that my overarching take is that we need to focus on the solutions for our mental health right now, before it gets too late. And one of the best solutions is taming the beast that is our mind to focus and be less distracted, leading to a happier, more productive and successful life. Speaking of which, let's quickly step into the mental gym for a few reps of our focused attention and mindfulness. Last session, we focused on our breath, just like many meditations, but I like to mix it up so that we can sharpen many different areas of our focus. And also, it would get quite boring if every time you went into the gym you did the same reps of the same exercise. Today, we're going to start by focusing on the body. We're going to do a quick body scan from the feet up to the head and from the head down to the feet. And just like any meditation, when you notice that your mind has wandered off, don't be annoyed. There's no pressure here because the mind will naturally wander. Just try and return to the exercise and stay with it as long as you can. And then, before we go, we're going to do a quick 8 reps of a different breathing exercise. So, just wherever you are, I'd just like you to focus your attention on your feet. They may be on the floor. You may be sat up on a bench or a bed. Whatever position your body is in, just focus your attention on your feet. And just staying with that feeling of the feet just for a few seconds. Then we're going to move up to your knees. How do your knees feel? Do they feel heavy or light? Nice. Then we're going to move to our hips. Seeing if you can relax those hips down into your seat any more. Nice. Then we're going to move to the midsection or the stomach. Just noticing how your organs and things around your belly are feeling right now. Nice, then moving up to your chest. Staying there for just a few seconds, focusing on the chest. Now up to your shoulders. Staying with the shoulders, just see if you can relax your shoulders by your side, let them drop away from your ears. Now moving up to your head, just keeping your focus on your head, staying there. Very nice. Now let's make our way back down, so we're going back to the shoulders. Staying with the shoulders just a few seconds. Then moving our attention back down to our chest. And just like any meditation, if you notice you've been distracted, don't worry, just bring your attention back to where we are and carry on. Moving from our chest to our stomach, our midsection. Moving from the stomach area to the hips. What do your hips feel like? Not trying to change them, just observing. Moving from the hips to your knees. How do your knees feel right now in this moment? And then finally moving back to the feet. Noticing your feet just resting on the floor or whatever position they're in. Just holding on the feet for a couple more seconds. Nice work. All right, now we're going to move into our final quick breathing exercise, a little bit different to normal. We're going to do a 4-second breath in, then we're going to hold that breath in at the top for another 4 seconds, and then we're going to release that breath out for 4 seconds. So 4, 4, 4 all the way through, and we're going to do 8 rounds total. All right, you ready? Let's give it a go. Taking that first deep breath in 3, 2, 1. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Holding at the top, 2, 3, 4, and releasing, 2, 3, 4. That's 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Holding, 2, 3, 4, and releasing, 2, 3, 4. 2 down. In, 2, 3, 4. Holding, 2, 3, 4. Releasing, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. In, 2, 3, 4. Holding, 2, 3, 4. Releasing, 2, 3, 4. Halfway. Keep going. In, 2, 3, 4. Holding, 2, 3, 4. Releasing, 2, 3, 4. 3 to go. In, 2, 3, 4. Holding, 2, 3, 4. Releasing, 2, 3, 4. Last 2. In, 2, 3, 4. Holding, 2, 3, 4. Releasing, 2, 3, 4. Last 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Holding, 2, 3, 4. Releasing, 2, 3, 4. Awesome job, guys. Something a little bit different there, but well done. You made it. And if you enjoyed this session, then please do hit that like button. It takes literally 2 seconds and really does help out the channel. And if you haven't already, then please do hit that subscribe button. I do sessions like this every Thursday, so let me help you train your focus problem. I try and keep it fun and a little bit different every time. So thanks so much, and I'll catch you in the next one.